Perfect pitch on a perfect day in this stadium. I'm Martin Tyler, Alan Smith sitting alongside me. The football coming up shortly for you from the Scottish Premiership. Really looking forward to what's going to unfold here, Alan.
Yeah, thanks, Martin. Looking forward to this. I'm hoping for a nice, quick start It will set the standard here between two good teams.
It's not really away, poor clearance. Oh, time to get the cross now. Up for grabs here. Needed to be brave, and he was. And the lineup for the home side goes like this. Well, we think, Alan, it'll be a 4-5-1 formation, which can look a bit negative.
Yeah, but you look at the players in that five, that midfield five, and I think a couple at least will be trying to support the lone frontman.
Has to be! That hasn't troubled the keeper. Well, I just wonder how the home team are going to cope with this. Home advantage, yes, but when you look at the number of goals that they've conceded...
It just puts so much pressure on the strikers to score more than they concede.
And the pass not completed, really. Hoffman. Bit of space for him. Now out on the wing. Good defending. Well, I'm hearing that there has been a goal elsewhere, and Alan McInally is the man on the spot. Alan.
It's a goal for Rangers. 18 minutes played, 1-0.
That's Alan McInally keeping us bang up to date. Getting the ball back and thinking attack straight away. Really in the clear now, in on goal. Well, the referee's decided to give the penalty, and it's a chance now to take the lead.
Well, could be a vital decision, this one, and looking at it, I think he was correct in it.
Have a look at it, Alan.
Well, in this day and age, always risky going to ground like that, and some refs will think that he was not in control of his actions.
That's an excellent penalty. Worry about the pressure or the responsibility here, and there's the goal.
Well, I'm sure the keeper's done his homework in terms of where this lad puts his penalties, but to no avail here.
So the first goal, it's 1-0. Hoffman. Well, space to get the cross in. Chosen to cut it back now. A chance to break away now on the counter. Trying to get behind the defenders to get in a good cross. We could be in. Sweeping upfield and scoring in style.
Well, that is the perfect example of a modern-day counter-attack, Martin. Wonderful.
It is level. Both sides have scored here now. Taking on the opposition and the responsibility as well. Let's throw over to Alan McInally, who's got some news of a penalty in the game he's watching.
It's a penalty for the home team.
Guiding it through the defenders. Must be a goal. It could be a chance. The goal was gaping, the keeper was absent without leave, and he didn't score.
Well, the keeper gives a huge sigh of relief there.
Hawkins. Looking to create an opening. Some good passes. Really, they've overdone it here. Well, suddenly they could be on the counter-attack. News of a goal from Celtic.
It's a goal for Celtic. 39 minutes played. 1-0.
Great to have Alan McInally out and about for us. And he's brought us right up to date again there. Golden opportunity now. Struck the post here. Saw the pass coming and got there first.
There will be a minimum of 2 minutes of added time.
He's had it go, that's brave of him. Well, the referee has blown for half-time at 1-1. Referee just checking everything is in order, and he blows for the second half to start. That'll be a throw. Goal news from Celtic.
It's a second goal for Celtic.
Shreds it through. The target, players in the centre. The pressure has told, and they've caved in, really.
Well, we all knew what was coming. Certainly the opposition did, but they could do nothing to stop it happening out there.
Off we go again, 2-1. Well, it's fast and furious. We had to cut across Alan McInally there. Apologies to Alan for that. I want to confirm for you what Alan told us, that the home team have scored. To get the equaliser! Well, they managed to dig themselves out of a pretty deep hole then. It was a great chance, I thought, but they're safe again. It's good play to get a foot in and intercept. Got the ball, and they're going at the opposition with speed. They've got him behind here. And the ball glued to his Hamilton. Confident goalkeeping here.
Yeah, good hand to turn it aside.
Corner played in. Choosing to punch the corner away, the goalkeeper this time. Wants to have a go.
Well, I wasn't sure whether it was a penalty or not, but these fans were. That is the nature of a supporter, though.
Bayer Leverkusen have been involved in the pursuit of a player. They've got their man now.
It's a statement of intent, isn't it? Around £35 million for this.
That's a silly tackle, really. For the ref, a decision, and the decision is yellow.
I don't think anybody, least of all the player, can have any complaints about that.
And he gives it back to him. Hawkins. Shot on! No way through for the shot. Blocked. Break quickly when they get possession. Good vision. Oh, he's given offside.
Yeah, he's playing on the shoulder, but just needs to hold his run a touch.
And it is a substitute coming on for an already booked player. And on the home bench, a substitute is clearly getting ready to come on.
Your wife at the ticket office.
Still searching, slipping it through. This could bring them level. He's almost defied gravity to get to that one.
Full stretch. It was heading for the corner, that one.
Can they catch the opposition out with this short corner? Coming into the penalty area now. That was a good crossing position, but not a good cross. These are kind of conditions you don't see that often. And I must say, it's fun. Players seem to enjoy sliding in, don't they? And going for challenges that they otherwise wouldn't make.
Yeah, it can get a bit dangerous if they start lunging in. I think what the ref has to look at is whether the ball is getting caught up in little puddles on the surface.
It's about finding the right pass now. The tackle there is successfully done. Throw in to come. It's noticeable that the home supporters are trying to help their team in this situation. They're encouraged by the lead, but they're fearful perhaps that this team might lose it.
Well, they won't want to give anything silly away. The opposition are chasing the ball.
That was catching practice for the goalkeeper. Now it's 5 minutes to go. Good one-on-one defending with the tackle. Good vision here. Almost got through, but the keeper picked it up in time. Maybe the chance to salvage something from this game. Taking on the opposition and the responsibility as well. Needs to be very nippy. Great interception. It's finished here. Well, even on the pitch, they're talking about what...
This is the night both sets of supporters have been waiting for. Not long now until kick-off on match day 1 in the Champions League. Who will get off to a positive start with all 3 points? Stay tuned, we'll have all the action for you live here on EA TV. And a warm welcome on what is an ideal night for football, you've got to say. I'm Derek Ray, and joining me here on the commentary box for complete coverage is Lee Dixon. And we've got so much to look forward to. This is where it all begins in Europe's Premier Club competition, the UEFA Champions League, the group stage, match day 1 action. This ought to be a fantastic watch meet. The delivery towards the back post. I'm sure, you know, he wishes he could have that header back.
Well, in that position, you should think he's going to score, but it's really a poor effort with his head.
And the lineup for the home side. What do you think about this particular setup?
Well, strikers like support, and they've got support today in the number 10. They've also got 3 midfield players behind, 2 slightly wide and 1 just sitting in front of the back 4.
Bayern succeed in getting the ball forward. Can they get themselves in front here? And thwarting his opponent in the nick of time. Matchday 1 in the Champions League, always exciting. Nothing wrong with that idea. Just drifted into the illegal position, offside, in the opinion of the officials. Well, here is the Bayern side. Davinson Sanchez plays alongside Matthias Ginter in central defence. And in this tactical setup, they have just the 1 player in attack. Leon Goretzka. Well, delightful pass. Carrasco. He'll be delighted to have won the ball, having made that difficult challenge. And the counter-attack is on. Options available. It's a perfect challenge. Goretzka. An abundance of space. Leon Goretzka. Goretzka getting forward. Will it be? And the ideal finish from the Bayern point of view.
What a goal that is. It was just a matter of time before it happened. Well, as we see, it's a great cross, but what a finish. So hard to wait and be patient when the ball's dropping. He does everything right and finishes it off. A brilliant goal.
Well, let's take another look at that goal, shall we? And the game back in business, and Bayern have nudged in front. The cross is on. Top-notch tackle. Well, that's one for them to pursue. Carrasco. Well, the clearance half-hearted. De Jong.
Well, as you can see, Bayern have hardly had the ball, but they won't mind with that. They're winning this game.
An incisive pass. Alan. Just unable to get his cross beyond the first defender. Now with Hakimi. Hakimi. Goretzka. Carrasco. And scope for the cross. And you need your defender to take charge. Just cutting off the supply. Well, the counter chance looks very real. He continues to make hay. Now they've lost it. Aubameyang. Well, quite simply the cross. And a big moment because the referee has pointed to the spot. Penalty coming up. Well, you cannot put in an illegal challenge under those circumstances. Red card it is.
Well, he didn't even look for it, did he? He didn't wait for the referee. He knew it was coming. Off he goes. Well, I guess the manager's frustrated. I certainly am with him. I'm on his side on this one.
And the penalty is converted. I don't think anyone really questioned him.
We'll see it again here, Derek. Looks easy, doesn't it? I can tell you it isn't. I'm telling you now.
So 2-0 now. They've won possession again. Sanchez. Conte. And the referee has added on 2 minutes of stoppage time. Sands. There's a slide rule pass. And now waiting to pounce. Absolutely spot on with that challenge. Well, the pass not finding its target. And so at the half. And so the second half of this Champions League group stage matchday 1 contest commences. Carrasco now. Chance to attack using width. And teammates to play it to. Beautifully timed. And Jovic now. Leon Goretzka. Alan Goretzka! Well, they would have been in a decent position there, but offside.
Oh, what a wasted opportunity that is.
Just a quick reminder, we've got Champions League group stage action. Nothing wrong with that idea. Clattered away.
Well, listen to that roar, Derek. They need a goal for sure, but can they get it from this corner?
And that's to go short. Fed over towards the back post. And he has just veered into an offside position this time. Well, we've been wondering if this deal might go through. It has now gone through. Napoli have themselves a new player, Lee.
Well, the figure, Derek, being bandied around is around £30 million. What sort of player does that get you? Well, it gets you a decent player. He's got the quality, but will he have the impact? We'll have to wait and see.
I think he knew he was guilty of fouling. Free kick conceded. And Bayern will change personnel now. Sands. And we're inside the final 30 minutes. Well, visionary passing. An attack full of promise. A wonderful intervention. Read it superbly to take back possession. Not much defensive cover there on the flank. Went in strongly, decisively. Tremendous intuition to win it back. Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. That's a very impressive piece of defending. Well, it's come down to the final 20 minutes here. An incisive pass. And he has just veered into an offside position this time. He's going forward well here. It looks promising. Goretzka. Goretzka! Well, somehow the goalkeeper got to it. Over it comes. Whatever it takes to keep them out. Straightforward piece of goalkeeping. There's a slide rule pass. And this would reduce the deficit. And the ball is in the net.
The crowd have gone crazy, and quite rightly so. What a finish that is. We can take another look here. I'm sure the keeper is frustrated with the defending. Just afforded too much time in the box, and he's never going to miss that.
And as they kick off again, 2-1 the current state of affairs. This attack looks highly promising. Conte. Carrasco. Carrasco. Crossing possibilities. Cutting in. Wonderful chance. A significant contribution by the goalkeeper to keep his team in it.
Yeah, he kept on his toes as well as a really good stop.
It's a substitution for Bayern.
The players are using this energy from the crowd to drive them forward time after time to get back into this.
Individual quality coming to the fore. Options in the centre. The tackle completely mistimed, and you would expect a booking under the circumstances. Good heavens, they're dicing with a bit of danger here. Only a caution. Could have been another red card.
Well, it could have been. This is where your senior players are really important. Control the game, control your own team, keep your composure.
Well, they'll be looking to add to their advantage from this corner. Corner kick played over. And thwarting his opponent in the nick of time.
Has indicated there will be a minimum of 3 minutes of added time.
Can he take the chance? And a goal it is for Bayern.
Well, the defence just couldn't cope with this wave after wave of pressure.
Well, it's a tale of 4 goals in this match now. 3-1 it is. And that is full time, really. Well, quite simply, the cross was too close to the keeper. Hello everyone, the weather forecasters promised us a very pleasant day for football, and that's exactly what we've got. My name is Derek Ray. With me in the commentary position is the former Arsenal and England defender Lee Dixon. And ready we are for the cut and thrust of the Scottish Premiership. This really should be a belter of a game, Lee.
Yeah, thank you, Derek. Real pleasure to be here. Looking forward to this game. Players will be a bit nervous. I was always nervous at the start of games. It's important you get your first pass off to your colleague, maybe get a good tackle in, settle the nerves down. Looking forward to a good game here.
This is how it looks for the home side. A 4-4-2, but with a diamond lead.
Yeah, there's 4 players in midfield, but really only 3. The 2 wide players will stay wide and help the full-backs. There's one just sitting in front.
Opportunity to take the lead. Given the position he was in, he's not going to be especially pleased with himself.
Well, he took the chance with power. Not always the best option.
Johnston. Johnston. Making excellent progress with the ball at his feet. Sands. Well, sometimes there's no great mystery in terms of a team's preferred style, and the visitors do like to press high. It's very much their game. Lee, would you expect to see more of that?
Yeah, I think it's their preferred option for sure. Be interesting to see how high.
Can't miss, surely. There it is, and just the ideal start.
Wow, what technique when the ball comes to you and you don't need a touch and you can just whack it first time like this. What a goal.
1-0 then. Good-looking sequence. Splendid tackle and a throw-in coming up. Extremely sloppy in possession. And news of a goal in one of the other matches. Over to Alan McInally.
It's a goal for Hibernian. 19 minutes played, 1-0.
Alan McInally with his finger on the pulse. Sands. It has to be. And that's easy peasy for the keeper. James Forrest now. Space afforded him. He could pick out a teammate. And the goalkeeper will see that as part of doing his job. It'll be a corner. Keen to take it short here. And it crossed the byline. A goal kick as a result. Cham. Griffiths. Excellent use of the ball as they make their way forward. A bit sloppy in possession. Wonderful tackle. Must score. Oh, it's a penalty in the opinion of the referee, and maybe they'll be able to level this up. That could well be his final warning. He's got to tread carefully from here on in.
Well, he has, yeah, but it's quite easy for the referees to throw yellow cards around willy-nilly.
And fired against the crossbar. Not messing around with that clearance. And he's made headway. Well, just couldn't keep the ball. And they are on the move again. Cutting the ball back. Well, body in the way. Well, let's get details of a goal that's been scored in one of the other games from Alan McInally.
It's a goal for Motherwell. 39 minutes played, 1-1.
A really sumptuous ball. Well, it was a very good-looking move, but alas, no end product. Christie. McGregor. Christopher Julien.
The fourth official has indicated.
And the referee has added on 2 minutes of stoppage time. Now with Ryan Christie. And Griffiths on the ball. And the managers will now deliver their half. Really tense battle so far. And now the second half is underway. Well, they did have the ball, but not anymore. De Jong. I believe there's been a goal in one of the other matches. Alan McInally.
It's a second goal for Aberdeen. 50 minutes played, 2-2.
Thanks very much as always, Alan. Well, there's no getting away from it. He has been the subject of transfer speculation. Lee, what are your thoughts on the matter?
Well, Derek, there's nothing like a transfer rumour to liven a dressing room up. Puts a spring in the step of the players, especially if you hear he plays in your position.
Oh, that's an interesting pass. And he could cash in. Keeper's contribution, but what next? And a goal it is! They lead by 2 now. Fully deserved.
Well, you tell youngsters in that position just to hit the target. You can't score unless you do. And on this occasion he does, and he scores.
Well, let's have another view of that goal. Well, a second goal for them here. Callum McGregor. Ncham. Christie. Read it magnificently and intercepted. De Jong. A glorious chance. Alas, a wild, wild attempt.
Well, after that effort, I'm not sure whether he's right or left-footed.
Well, they've been getting 2 substitutes warmed up, and both will come on here. Morgan. Now Lee Griffiths. Griffiths. Christie. Ncham. And that was a very fine read. Well, sometimes you can't argue with top-notch defending. Morgan. Mendy. Christie. They do pass the ball with authority. Opportunity for them to get back into the game. And a goal! Not over just yet.
Well, here is the replay, and to be fair, the keeper from that distance hasn't got much chance of keeping it out. Lovely goal.
So there we have it, 2-1.
Message from Tyler Berry. That's Tyler Berry.
Genuinely thought they might cash in on that occasion, but haven't been able to do so. Dangerous looking attack. A chance to whip it in. And you don't want to lose possession there. Failed to keep hold of it.
The hosts really haven't had too much of the ball, but again, we've seen it before, we'll see it again. Their counter-attack play has been absolutely fantastic.
Nothing wrong with that idea. And a goal!
Well, it's good build-up, and there's one player standing in front of the goal, and it falls to him, and he's not going to miss from there.
So there it is, 3-1 the current scoreline here. Christopher Julien. Mendy. Christie. Now the pass not finding its target. This could be an interesting avenue. Can he put it away? And turned onto the woodwork. Well, they have elected to go to the bench at this stage of the game. Possession lost, intercepted. I must say, no shortage of space. That's how to flummox the opposing defender. Well, nothing wrong with the header, but it was always going that little bit off target. We've had the official word. There will be a minimum of 2 added minutes. And the referee blows for full time. Hello everyone. You know, some footballers enjoy a rainy day. Not sure fans always feel that way, but an exciting match in prospect nonetheless. Derek Ray here in the commentary position, and I'm joined as always by Lee Dixon. And ready we are for the cut and thrust of the Scottish Premiership. Lee, this should be magnificent.
Yeah, thank you, Derek. Real pleasure to be here. Looking forward to this game. Players will be a bit nervous. I was always nervous at the start of games. It's important you get your first pass off to your colleague, maybe get a good tackle in, settle the nerves down. Looking forward to a good game here.
And easy meat for the keeper, given that cross. Well, here is the lineup for the hosts today. Would you call it 4-5-1, Lee?
Yeah, I really like this formation, Derek. 4-2-3-1, really. The two central midfield players supplying support to a three ahead of them, and then a lone striker with a number 10 just behind him.
Can't miss, surely. The crossbar got in the way. And it crossed the touchline, so a throw in here. Plenty of players waiting in the middle. It's opening up for them. Wonderful chance. You know what? He's going to be annoyed with himself, given the position he was in, Lee.
Well, yeah, they worked it really well, didn't he? He's got in a position to score and not really took advantage of that.
Well, the perfect tackle, really. And now a throw-in. Vela. Jackson. Well, pressing high is something the visitors like to do. It can take a lot out of any team, but it is very much their game. Lee, would you expect that approach this time?
Yeah, absolutely. The press looks on, the way the team's set up. High energy is needed for this tactic.
And now, passing it through. Can he take the chance? He's gone for power, Lee, but it's wide.
Well, no real direction, but the power was there. And you're right, it's just gone past the post.
I believe there's been a goal in one of the other matches. Alan McInally.
It's a goal for Kilmarnock. 19 minutes played, 1-0.
Cheers again, Alan.
We've had a pair of car keys handed in at
An important
reception.
interception. And slipped through beautifully. Can they put it away?
Thank you.
And he was in the right place to intercept. Couldn't keep it. Still pushing for the goal that would put them ahead, but not forcing it. Opportunity it is. And the post coming to the goalkeeper's aid. In a position from which they could potentially do a bit of damage here. Now they've lost it. Good visualisation and execution. Just couldn't capitalise there. He takes aim. Terrific block there. And cleared away.
Well, it's deadlocked.
And it's a quality pass. Can't miss, surely. Goalkeeping of the very highest order.
Oh, it was a great shot as well. Great shot, great save.
And deciding to go short with this one. Went in strongly, decisively. They don't normally need a second invitation to give it a go on the counter. Well, he did his best to remain onside, but just failed.
Yeah, it was close, but that's all it needs to be, close. He was offside.
Hoffman. Has a go. A case of... It's there for him! And a goal it is, the In this game.
Well, keep it tight, that's what both managers would have been saying. But now the opening goal's gone in. Tactics have got to change. Well, my initial opinion was to blame the goalkeeper, but here we get a better angle of it. Absolutely nothing he can do. A huge deflection. Keeper, no chance.
A chance to revisit the goal. 1-0 then. He's in with a chance. Oh, that was a terrific stop in a 1-versus-1 situation.
Well, high fives all round for the goalkeeper. Absolutely fantastic.
He's driven in the corner. And options in the centre. Couldn't hang on to it. And with that, the first half draws to a close. The two teams have switched around and are ready now for the second half. It's with John Bostock. And that was a very fine read. Well, someone has found the net in one of the other games. Here's Alan McInally to tell us more.
It's a second goal for Rangers. 50 minutes played. 2-0.
Thanks, Alan. That is a very fine challenge in difficult circumstances. I think most fans would be pretty happy with this man's display so far. And slipped through beautifully. Well, it was a very good-looking move, but alas, no end product. Possession lost, intercepted. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that pass. Will it be? Still alive. You can't really tackle like that and expect to get away with it. Booking to come, you would think. And the offence sufficiently sinister to warrant a yellow card.
Yes, agree with that one, Derek. He's got to be careful now.
It has to be. And it's gone in. The team's separated by 2 goals now. You cannot say they don't deserve it.
Well, look at this again. It's all about being in the right place at the right time. And from that sort of range, there's only one winner.
It's going their way. 2-0. And the pass not finding its target. Clears his lines. Opportunity for them to get back into the game. Simple save, really. I believe there's been a goal in one of the other matches. Alan McInally.
It's a third goal for Celtic. 73 minutes played. 3-1.
Regular updates from Alan McInally along the way. The attack continues. They're making considerable progress. He must finish. Almost unbelievably, he's kept it out.
Well, I'm not sure how he's reached that. Just look at the stretch on that. A brilliant save.
And played short. Targets available. Cross comes in. Well, he put the cross into the right place, but no one able to finish it off. It certainly wasn't a clean tackle, and the referee has got to book him, I think. And the referee decided that intervention was illegal and cautionable.
Oh, without question, it was not the best of challenges.
Lovely first touch. That wasn't easy. An attack full of promise. Well, clattered away. He'll be cross with himself based on the position he had taken up.
Well, yeah, it was poor technique, wasn't it? Thrashed at it a little bit, went for power.
And they continue to advance, and a lot of options here. It's got to be! Well, they get high marks for that move, but they couldn't make it count. Hanlon, and it's a case of just 5 minutes left. Space on the flank. In goes the cross, but absolutely no support there. Hoffman. And the referee has added on 2 minutes of stoppage time. The keeper completely untroubled. Veldwijk. And scope for the cross. It'll be a corner. So the corner played into the box. And there it is, the final whistle.
Just a moment of your time. Thank you for your time.